channel, H.ealthy by Yulia. I'm Yulia and I'm your virtual beauty therapist. I have been one for over 10 years now. So skincare is my passion, it is my job, it is my hobby. I love talking about it, and if you do so as well, please follow me in Instagram and TikTok for more beauty content. Of course, you can subscribe to the channel, press on the notification bell, comment, give a thumbs up, share, and etc. Today we're gonna chat about the RX line from COSRX, and these are the 3 new serums. I'm very excited and very grateful. I do have to say that these serums were very kindly sent to me by COSRX and by Style Korean in their campaign Try Me, Review Me. So we're gonna chat about the Niacinamide 15, the Vitamin C 23, and the Hyaluronic Acid 3 in the video today. They were all launched on the 30th of May. However, within 24 hours, they were already sold out from the official COSRX website. So yes, people were expecting them and were quite excited about them. And you will see why actually, because they are indeed very concentrated, and I found them very surprisingly, really for myself. They were not really irritating at all. But we're gonna talk about them one by one. I do have to say that these all are quite concentrated, and COSRX as well as myself will suggest for you to patch them even if these are not unfamiliar to you ingredients. So do patch test 24 hours prior exposure towards those lovely serums, just in case. There might be initially some type of stinging sensation, a little bit of burning and redness. That doesn't mean that you have allergic reaction. You might experience some kind of adjustment period. I have dry and sensitive skin, which reacts towards almost everything, but surprisingly, neither one of those 3 actually made me itchy or uncomfortable. I did felt a little bit of tingling from the beginning, actually from the vitamin C and from the hyaluronic acid, but not from the niacinamide at all. And once again, it was the first 2 times that I used them, and it wasn't uncomfortable. It was quite surprisingly kind of a sensation.
Maybe this one is working.
So yes, it wasn't unpleasant by any chance. Also, what I wanted to say is that the brand suggests for you to use them separately, not one with another, with the exception of the hyaluronic acid. The reason is because they are very concentrated. So if you want to use your hyaluronic acid with the rest of your serums or active, it's fine. If you want to use your vitamin C or niacinamide, I will say don't use them in the same time with other very active ingredients. It's like a viscousy, watery texture, and it applies quite easily, smoothly. I do have to say that I found that sometimes it's a bit tacky. I don't know if it is because I use different lotions, so maybe it doesn't get along with one of my products, or I use a bit too much, or just this is the nature of the product. Because it is a serum, you will 100% use a moisturizer on the top. So once when you apply the moisturizer, it is no longer tacky or uncomfortable. So they do say to apply small amount, avoiding the eye areas. However, when I was checking the question and answer in the official COSRX website, they do say that you can apply it around the eyes. To be honest with you, I did apply it around the eyes and I had absolutely no irritation. So maybe it's just from point of view of safety, in case someone does have some kind of reaction. But I personally use it around the eyes and I had absolutely no issue with it. So first, I do have to say that it contains 3% sodium hyaluronate, which is a salt of hyaluronic acid. The reason why a lot of the brands will use this type of ingredient is because it is much more stable, and also it is a bit more affordable. So using these ingredients mean that your product will be more stable, it will be very efficient, and at the same time it will not be crazy expensive. So by no means the fact that it's sodium hyaluronate doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, but I do have to highlight the fact that it is a different thing, if this makes sense. Also here you have amino acids. They're a very important part of our skin barrier because actually 40% of our surface layer of the skin contains amino acids. So they're important because they will keep the moisture within the skin, they will improve the skin barrier, so your skin will be less irritable as well. The other highlighted ingredients are ceramides. So ceramide is a great ingredient once again about the repair of your skin barrier. The reason why this product is quite unique in my opinion is that first, this is the first ever product that I have seen with 3% hyaluronic acid. Usually you will see it, even if it is the highlighted ingredient, it will be around 1%, occasionally the 2%, but 3%, definitely it is the first time that I have seen this. So I am quite impressed from this product, and it's one of those that you apply and see the difference really quickly. So obviously, especially if you're going out before special occasion, it's lovely to see a bit of a plumpness on the skin. I do have to say that just like every other hyaluronic acid product, I don't think that this is anti-aging care from point of view of making your body to produce more collagen and elastin. Because yes, you will see firmness, you will definitely see plumpness, you will see glowy, lovely, moisturized, hydrated skin from something like this, but in the same time, once when you stop using your hyaluronic acid, within the 1-2 days afterwards, you will no longer see the difference, because once again, hyaluronic acid is part of our body. It will be absorbed and break down. This is the second product. We're gonna chat about the niacinamide now. It's a very nice product and it is with very light texture. It's very watery, actually it's quite funny, and it absorbs almost straight away after you apply it. It contains 15% of niacinamide, which is quite high. Now, according to most of the study, the optimal concentration of niacinamide is somewhere between 5 and 10% in order to be effective but not irritating. It doesn't mean that because it is 15% it will not going to work. It means that most of the studies indicate that it might be irritating. It's tricky to formulate something that is effective and it is not irritating. But once again, seems that COSRX really did this. Now, niacinamide no doubt is great for pigmentation. But the reason why COSRX decided to use 15% niacinamide into this serum was because they wanted to create something that will target acne and everything related with its formation. So the niacinamide is actually able to work with the overproduction of sebum. It is able to reduce the inflammation from the acne-causing bacteria, and actually it will work for the post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So these are the marks that are left from your blemishes in order to reduce them and provide you with quicker healing of them. The second highlighted ingredient into this product is actually N-acetylglucosamine or glucosamine. I don't know how to pronounce it. It is 2% into this product. However, I do know what it does inside. So it will maintain hydration. It is actually really gentle type of exfoliation. So it will remove the dead skin cells from the surface, and it is suitable for very sensitive skin as well. Plus, it works really nicely synergistically with the niacinamide in order to provide you with brightening type of results. So it will work on any type of hyperpigmentation or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation caused by your acne. Another ingredient which is highlighted here is the zinc PCA. This is 1% and you will see it in a lot of different acne treatments because it works really nicely for the extra sebum production. Unlike other type of serums which are very concentrated and has to be used only in the evening, this is not one of them. So this niacinamide serum you can use quite easily morning and evening if you want to. Once again, do use your SPF during the day. Also, from point of view of combining this type of product, because it is so concentrated, the brand suggests do not combine it with their vitamin C product or any other vitamin C product, just because it is very strong. So if you want to use, say, your vitamin C during the day and your niacinamide for the evening in order to fade any type of pigmentation, treat acne, then by all means, acne is your main concern, then combining niacinamide with beta hydroxy acids like salicylic acid is a great idea. along with propolis, because propolis is very great from point of view of anti-inflammatory type of ingredient. So whether your skin is prone to redness or pigmentation, or you have acne, propolis is another type of ingredient which is hugely going to benefit if you add it into your skincare routine. They try to create a formula which is going to work very well into the different mechanism and stages of formation of acne, which is the reason why they are targeting people with oily and combination skin. But once again, you have soothing ingredients like allantoin, you have niacinamide for pigmentation, you have NAG for pigmentation. So if you're with dry skin, you want to use something with niacinamide to fade any type of pigmentation. Yes, once again, this is another product that you can try. And this is the vitamin C serum. Now, I have to say that this is my favorite from the three of them, but once again, it is related with the fact that I have dry and sensitive skin, and this is what works the best for me from all three of them. So I was so savage that I actually ripped off the box when I saw it.
I was so excited.
What we have here is a super vitamin E, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C, 23%. Now, according to most of the studies, 10 to 20% vitamin C is the optimal type of concentration in order to see results for about 2 months after you start using it. Once again, this is more than this, but they created a product which is very non-irritating, which is not so easy to find for vitamin C, and product that is stable. Now, these products, they do also say it on the box. Once when you try to open it, you will see that they do say to keep it between 3 and 10%, so keep it in the fridge and keep it away from direct sunlight. Once again, you want stable product, you want to use it. The life after you open this product is only 2 months of the product. But to be honest with you, if you will be using it on a daily basis, that's absolutely fine. And the reason why they decided to make this bottle elongated rather than white like the other one is to give more space for the gas that is released from the vitamin C. So you see, vitamin C is ingredient which is quite easily oxidized. It's very unstable. Plus, sometimes you will see people talking about their vitamin C exploding because naturally it is releasing gas, and that's why you have the extra space here for this type of gas. They also managed to create packaging which is allowing this extra gas to come out of the bottle, but in the same time they prevent any type of gas going inwards and oxidizing your product. Also, this is a bi-layer product. It feels really nice onto the skin. It is very runny. It feels like oil. Sometimes it is a little bit tacky, but once again, this is serum. You will follow it with moisturizer. Although it is 23%, you can use it morning and evening. Antioxidants like vitamin C work absolutely great underneath your SPF. So for me, I will definitely use it in the morning, but in the evening I might decide to use something different. They also added a little bit of alcohol inside in order to use it, in my opinion, as a solvent. You might hear a bit of gas release when you open it, which is absolutely fine. As I said, that's the type of ingredient you have into your hands. Now, they have added here hyaluronic acid, which is extra hydration. They added allantoin, which is soothing ingredient. And they added super vitamin E. So this is a vitamin E which is considered to be 50 times more effective, strong than the usual vitamin E that you will find in many of the products. As I already mentioned, actives usually don't play very well with other actives. So your vitamin C will be something that I would say try not to mix with other strong actives or with something like alpha hydroxy acids and retinol or vitamin A in general, because it is just too much for the skin and it might get quite easily irritated. However, ingredients that will work very nicely with your vitamin C will be Centella asiatica, hyaluronic acid, other type of antioxidants. Another important thing that you do have to understand is that the derivatives of vitamin C are there in order to keep your product more stable. but in order to get the benefits from them, they have to be converted back to vitamin C. So 23% of vitamin C is in the product, 23% of vitamin C is going onto the skin. 23% of any type of derivative means that it has to be converted, break down to vitamin C, and very likely it will be half of its strength by the time when it is absorbed into the skin. So that's why we have many more studies also related with the effectiveness of vitamin C. Is it irritating? It might be if the formula is not great, but in this case, they really nailed it. Vitamin C is actually also part of your anti-aging care because it has to be present in order to have the production of collagen and elastin. You do need this type of ingredients in order to have quick regeneration and speedy type of production of new skin cells. So who is this recommended for? If you have lines, wrinkles, dull skin, pigmentation prone, did you say it's good also for acne scarring and for acne pigmentation? Dry, sensitive skin here, mid-30s, yes, for me this is the star, and I was very surprised because it is vitamin C that is pure vitamin C and it is not irritating my skin. I hope you enjoy my honest review about those products. Yes, they were gifted, but I will never make a compromise and say something is good when it's not, just because it was gifted or the video was sponsored or any of my social media posts were sponsored. So I'm always going to say honestly what I think about brands, and I don't work really with brands or retailers who want to have input in what I exactly say about their products, because this is really unfair and I'm strongly against it. So I do hope you appreciate my honesty as well. You can also find me and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. You will see that I have currently a giveaway for people who live in UK and Europe. Don't worry, if you are out of this area, I do have giveaways quite often, so you can participate in the next ones as well. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Give this video a thumbs up, share it, and comment below. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next week. Bye bye!